Guys, it was awesome. Okay, I went to New Orleans. Ray came with me. Miyoung came with me. Abe came with me. We had an adventure in NOLA, and I didn't. I will have to talk about a mishap that did happen to me on the tournament day. It was devastating, and it was devastating. But it was of my own doing. But did you eat yummy food? Yes, we had seafood boil. We had this amazing like bread pudding. Tina recommended like a place that she had gone to like 5 years ago. And it was a really like sloppy sandwich. So good. We had beignets at Cafe du Monde. The weather was very, very muggy. Okay. When I stepped into the air in New Orleans, like the first thing I said is like, bruh, it's so muggy out here. And they're like, Leslie, don't make up words. And I was like, muggy is not a made up word. Muggy's a real word. It's freaking muggy. And they're like, bruh, stop trying to make muggy happen. Anyways, anytime I stepped outside, I'd be like, bruh, it's so muggy. Okay, I had to look it up because they were like, what is muggy? Nobody says muggy. Hi, Miyoung! It's a common word. Thank you. Hi, Raiders. Wow, the timing. I went live just freaking now. I'm telling them about muggy, Miyoung. I was like, take a shot anytime someone says muggy. And they're like, we'll just die then. Well, it's basically anytime I stepped outside, I have to say, like, you know, how muggy it was. And the reason I think it's a common word for some people and less common for others is because in California, it's not muggy. The weather is not muggy. It's muggy in New Orleans. So if you, like, live in New Orleans or, like, in where there's a humid climate, then it would be like you would say that, right? So it's not common here. Like, we don't say muggy. Muggy means, like, really damp and humid and, like, uncomfortable. That's how the New Orleans air was. Okay, at one point, we're out there, okay? We're out there. It's sunny, cloudy, sticky. We go to get sandwiches with the clouds and the sun out. Boom, step outside, pouring rain with the clouds out. And I was like, this is the most random weather I've ever seen. I've never experienced weather like where you can see the sun and the clouds, but the rain, it's like pouring rain. So we go back inside to get ponchos. We go inside to get ponchos, okay? And so me and Miyoung line up. And so we buy ponchos. And there's like this group of guys in front of us. And Abe comes in. And he's like, hey, can you get also like an umbrella or like 2 umbrellas? And I was like, sure, we'll get you umbrellas, okay? So we buy 2 umbrellas and we buy 6 ponchos. Okay, and then Miyoung's like, you should play a trick on Abe and say that the guys in front of us bought all the umbrellas. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I stick the umbrellas under my poncho and like in my purse. And I go out and I'm like, well, damn, like the guys in front of us bought all the umbrellas. And Abe's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you think they heard me say, like, buy the umbrellas? And I was like, definitely, because they're in front of, like, they were in between us. So you said it so loud, they just bought the umbrellas. And Abe was, like, baffled. He's like, I can't believe they bought the umbrellas. And eventually, I'm like, I don't let go of the bit. I'm holding the ponchos. And then, like, I'm, like, trying to grab something from my bag. And the umbrellas just fall out under my poncho onto the ground. And Abe's like, what? I was like, I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you. It's a joke. Dude. They just fell out. I was trying to get my wallet or something. Abe's jaw dropped when it fell. It was so funny. It was a good little prank we played. But it was pouring rain. Okay? Raining. We walked around French Quarter a bit. We went to get beignets. They're like these little donuts, and then so we ate that, and then we ate the like sloppy sandwich there. The weather is bipolar. Yes, it's very like I was shocked by the weather, and not in a good way. I did not like the weather there. It made me really sad. So that was sad. Another thing that was sad was tournament day. Okay.